our project is Yelp fake review detection. We are trying to flag opinion spammers on rating websites. We use the Yelp dataset challenge data, which has over 1 million ratings and reviews, over 40,000 businesses. Our main algorithm is to compute the review similarity using cosine similarity, and this is our mathematical expression. And we implemented that in the Java Eclipse. And here is a quick demo of how we compute this.
The dataset we're going to use here is from the Yelp dataset challenge. Basically, you just go onto the website and simply fill in your information, and you get a link to download all the dataset files. All the files include 5 JSON files, one for the business, one for checking, one for review, one for the tips, and one for the users. Of course, we have to preprocess it before dealing with all those mess. What we want is actually the business and its related review and also the ratings. The ratings are included in the review JSON file. Let's open the file first to take a look. Now the two dataset files are finally open in my editor. We can see there are a lot of entries here. We just focus on the entries we need. The first one is the text entry, which is actually the review for the business. And at the end there is a business ID indicating what business this review is for. But we can see here the business ID is actually encrypted, which is totally fine actually, but we want to get a more intuitive feeling about the review, so we might as well want to know what is the name of the business. So here comes the other dataset. It actually includes both the business ID and the full name of the business. So what we're going to do here is we want to get the information we want very clean, very neat, organized, and eliminate all the other information. Probably distributed documents. So here we write a Python script to do all the stuff for us. The main idea of the program is to first generate a dictionary or a table for the business ID and its related business name. And then we run through the review data set and link the name of the business, link the business ID with the name, and record it. So I'm not going to run the whole stuff here because it's going to take a lot of time. We got the result here just for you to get the idea. We got two dumps here. The first is the rating dump. The rating dump is a document in which there are all the text files for the restaurants, one text file for each restaurant. And inside the txt file, you can see that there are the ratings for these restaurants, all the ratings in one text files. You may notice that there are some duplicate names here, for example, the #1 Brothers Pizza and the #1 Brother Pizza. This is actually caused by the dataset itself because these two restaurants actually have a completely different business ID. So we just leave it there. We don't do anything about that because it's just the way the dataset is. So we take a look at the other dump here, the reviews dump. Different from the ratings dump, each business here has one separate documents for all the reviews in separate text files. You can see that here. One review in each text file. This is actually for the purpose for later use. So yes, this is basically what the preprocessing is all about. And then we move on to the next part, the actual algorithm part.
So after the pre-processing, we have the data parsed into two main parts. The text review data is shown here, which has one review text per file, per text file, and the rating data is every restaurant or every business has a single rating file, indicates from line 1 to line whatever indicates the different reviews from different user. So we take these two set of data as inputs, and we implemented the cosine similarity and rating similarity algorithm as we presented in the presentation last week. And we run a quick demo here now. So the output shown on the screen will be the review similarity, and at the same time we will write both the rating similarity and the review similarity to the CSV file as output. Okay, so here we go. Here's each of the user number indicates the user ID, and each of the restaurant has different number of users. So it keeps going until all the data from Yelp data challenge data set has been input and analyzed. So it can, the whole process we took to generate the full output file took about 8 hours. So I'm not going to wait here until the process finished, but this is just a quick demo of how you can use this output as on the screen. So let's have a look now at our data written to the CSV file. Let me just refresh this, our output file. Okay, and here is the output. The refreshed output CSV file we have. So the first column is the rating similarity of user 1, and second column is a text review similarity. So each of these lines will be input and generated a plot, as we can see here. Yeah, so this is the overall picture of the data we generate. So we can see the majority of the data fits perfectly on the right side of the plane, which indicates a higher user rating similarity at the same time with higher review similarity. But we can see a few of the anomalies presented at the left corner, which are our potential opinion span candidates. And by enlarging the left part, we can see there are several hundred fake reviewers, potential fake reviewers generated from our 1 million reviews and ratings. And I guess that's it. Thank you.